Hi everyone and welcome back to Story Talks. We're here with Nat Amoore, and to kick off video number 2, we'll be talking about secrets of a schoolyard millionaire. But first, Alice has a question.
Congratulations on all your books. I was wondering, what did you do before you became an author?
Wow, so much, Alice. I took me a really long time to find my way to being an author. I worked as a fairy hosting kids' birthday parties. I worked as a trapeze artist in the circus. I worked on film sets. I worked backstage at rock concerts. I worked at the Olympics. I feel like I've done every job and finally found my beautiful way to settle down and become a kids author, which I wish I'd realized much earlier that that's what I wanted to do, because by now I'd already have like 40 books out, but I only just realized a couple of years ago. So not quick. Quick is not my middle name. Took my time getting there, that's for sure.
Nat took my time on getting there, Amoore.
Yes, yeah. It'd be much, much quicker if it was Nat Quick Amoore, but no, that's not how it works out.
But it sounds like you had heaps of fun along the way. And would you mind if we shared some amazing footage of you as a trapeze artist?
Absolutely, that's when I was at my coolest. Please do.
Oh, here we go. Check it out, people. So Nat, your main character in Secrets of a Schoolyard Millionaire is Tess Heckleston. That's a pretty cool name, Tess Heckleston.
Hang on a minute. Is it cool? I mean, let's really talk about it.
I'm getting sassed. I'm getting sassed from Nat Amoore, but do I know you from somewhere?
Oh, you look kind of familiar, but with more wrinkles. I'm not sure what it is.
You look kind of familiar too, but actually you look exactly the same. And viewers, I think it's only fair to let you know we haven't seen each other since school, but we went to school together.
Da, da, da.
Da, da, da. There's a twist in the story, and in fact we've got a lovely photo to show you of us at school. Here it is.
Oh dear.
Oh
dear.
There's little Tess and Nat
in our school uniforms. I do not look very happy.
No, you don't.
I clearly, that was like a few days before I got to leave to run away and join the circus, and I was like, get me out of here.
That's right. As soon as school finished, Nat ran off and joined the circus. You've seen the video to prove it. So there you go, a little bit of an interesting note about Nat and Tess. But Nat, we had some of the same English classes at school. Hello, Mr. Wynne. And did you ever think that you would grow up to be an author?
No, I didn't. I think particularly when I was a younger kid, I thought authors were like these magical beings that lived in faraway castles and sat at their typewriters night and day and produced dragons and magicians. And it just seemed like such a foreign concept because I was so passionate about books, and I loved writing, don't get me wrong, but I just couldn't imagine that I would ever be able to create these beautiful things that authors create. It just seemed very unachievable. And maybe that's got a lot to do with why it took me so long to get here. And to this day, to be honest, I still don't think I'm like the best writer in the world. But what I do think is that I'm a really good storyteller and I have heaps of ideas. And something that I realized is that, even talking before about how everybody has their own talents, I read some authors and their writing and their language is so beautiful and lyrical and amazing. And that's not necessarily what I'm good at, but what I am really good at is writing fun, exciting stories that are funny and lots happens and you don't know what's coming. And that's kind of my jive, and it's okay if I want to write like that and I can't do the beautiful, lyrical, amazing stuff that other people do, because everybody wants to read something different And so I'm writing for the kids who want to read that or want to read that sometimes. Because the other thing is, kids don't want to read the same stuff all the time. Sometimes they want to read something that's going to make them cry, and sometimes they want to read about, unicorns that fart glitter, and that's fine too. So I think it's really important for us all to be here writing different stuff so that kids have lots of choice about amazing things. So, it took me a really long time to not know that I wanted to be an author, but that I could be an author. And I think that's, for me, has been the most amazing thing, is realizing that I can. Look at me doing it. Yay!
Yay, you can do it. You can do it. Well, that's a great message for everyone, to know that there's not one way of writing. There's lots of different ways to be a writer and to express your ideas, just in that there's lots of choices at the bookshop. Yeah. There are as many writers to make those choices. So tell us, do you have a super interesting activity that we could do to unlock those ideas?
Well, actually, so this is like one thing I was going to say is, like, a lot of kids ask me, where do you get your ideas from? I don't have any ideas. And I say to them, that's 100% not true. You have ideas. Everybody has ideas, and yours are probably really, really good. All you've got to know is how to take the idea and turn it into a story. And so one super simple thing that I like to do is take something that's really boring and then make it unexpected. So the way that I do this is I take a piece of paper and I draw a line down the middle, and I write like normal or boring on one side and unexpected on the other. And then literally write down a few things that you've actually done, or that you've seen, or that your little brother said, or that, something that happened on the beach, or something your dog did, just really boring, normal stuff. And then next to it, you try to write something really unexpected that would happen. So here's a little example I did for you. Hopefully you can see it. So I'm going to try and read it through the paper so that you can look at it. So on the normal side, I've written, went grocery shopping. So these are things that I actually did in the last couple of days. Went grocery shopping. And then I thought of something unexpected. I was like, okay, when I get to the groceries, there's nothing except jelly on the shelves. All different flavors of jelly. That's all there is to eat or buy. So then I had to think, well, how many recipes can I make out of jelly? What am I going to, because I can't just eat jelly all the time. I have to work out how to make jelly soup and jelly roast. And maybe I have to build a house out of jelly and wash my clothes in jelly. And so that can really start making your brain go crazy places. And then this one, I said, okay, I went for a swim down at the beach, which is something I also did. And then I thought, well, how unexpected would it be if I got down to the beach and the whole ocean had frozen? And so you could actually walk out onto the ocean and you could look through the ice and see all the fishes and the octopuses, and some of the surfers were frozen in their waves. That's so cool. And then number 3, I wrote, a package was delivered to my door, which had happened, and it was something really boring. I actually, what did I order? Oh, some new headphones. Boring. But I thought, what if inside my package there was a baby dragon? That would have been so much cooler. How would I bring it up? How fast would he grow? Where would I hide him? What would I feed him? And then lastly, I put slept in really, really, really late, because that's what I did on Saturday. And then I thought, what could happen that's weird? Well, when I woke up, I was the only person left in Sydney, or maybe in the world. So where did everybody go? Why am I the only one left? Was it something that I did? So that's the thing. If you can think of something really unexpected, it brings up heaps of questions, and then that can kind of create a story. And I think once you've got your list, have a read through them, and the one that you like best, you can take that and grow that into a story. But it just starts your brain working. It's like going for a jog, but with your brain.
There you go, people. You've heard it. Take your brain for a jog.
Yes.
Write yourself a list, normal things that you're doing, and then something that unexpected that might, I don't know, turn into an amazing story.
Yes. Imagine if I was doing an interview with Tess and then all of a sudden I disappeared.
Oh my goodness, where did she go? We broke the author. She's back. All right, people, leaving it with you. Check out our next video. Nat is going to show us how she does We'll try that again. Nat is going to tell us how she does spontaneous storytelling, so stick around. Bye.